Hi, science classes. Happy Tuesday for real test day today. We did the study guide yesterday. If you turned in your study guide as your test, which is about 4 people total, and you're not interested in doing the test today, then that's fine. The diagnostic will be made available for the next unit on chemical reactions and natural and synthetic resources, as well as the opportunity to, if you need to work on corrections from the WAVES quiz and to go ahead and work on the study guide for the midterm. Midterm will be before the end of the week. Reminder, I will be out Thursday and Friday, but I'm putting the midterm on Edpuzzle, so you'll be able to do it even without me directly here because of how that works. Got the videos made, haven't completely posted it yet. Everything will be set up and ready for you before you're actually doing that stuff in class. So for today, first thing on the schedule, we're gonna go ahead and watch the study guide review again, just to make sure everybody has any questions that they have out of the way. Study guide is the same style of questions as the quiz, but not the same questions as the quiz. So don't just copy stuff down, that won't work out for you. If you need, I'm gonna go ahead and read through the quiz as well, just kind of make sure everybody has that information. I'm gonna go ahead and read it in just a second here when I finish the rest of the information here. After we watch the study guide review, if anybody has a study guide they want to turn in for 2 points, up to 2 points bonus credit, I'll take those. Then we'll go ahead and work on the quiz. You have the option, of course, to do it on paper or do it on Google form. For the Google form, you're gonna need a snap sheet and you're gonna need a drawing page. I realize it's a bit of a pain to have 2 things that you need for that, but because you need to do drawings and Google Draw doesn't incorporate with Google Forms, I just printed out some drawing pages for you guys. After you finish the quiz, make sure that all your work from this sound and light unit has been turned in. I still got some outstanding stuff that's sitting there missing in the grade book or sitting there missing on Google, so double check it, make sure you've turned it in, try to get some credit for it, because after today, it's gonna turn into an I did not try, so that X, just wanted to put that out there. And then, like I said, there is a diagnostic for the next unit. However, if you need to work on corrections from the previous quiz, or as soon as you get feedback, if you want to work on corrections for this quiz, I expect a lot of that will be tomorrow. So if you need to work on corrections for either one of those, or you want to take a look at the study guide for the midterm. Study guide for the midterm has been posted to everybody who had corrections from the WAVES quiz. It's been posted to you on Google Classroom. There are also paper copies in the Tuesday bin, because today is Tuesday, next to the sink in the classroom. So you can do a paper copy or you can do the online copy. Online, there's also a video that tells you what the answers are, an eWameTube vlog that kind of goes through and explains the questions that you may need answered from that particular study guide. So that information is there for you as well, trying to make things as simple as possible. I think that covers everything that we're doing for today. If you get to the diagnostic, there's going to be obviously a new snap sheet for that. The snap sheet for this diagnostic is actually 2-sided, so you want to make sure you look at all the pictures. So that's what's going on with that. I'm going to pause our video here. Okay, so that was to give an opportunity to go ahead and pass out collect the study guides and pass out the quizzes. Now that you have a quiz in front of you, want to go ahead and take a look at reading through the quiz, make sure that you've had an opportunity to review all the questions real quick before we actually start. If you don't need to listen to this part, then you are free to start your quiz, of course. Okay, as usual, 20 points. If you're doing it on the Google form, questions are in the same order, just kind of shake out a little bit differently. It comes out to 40 points because of some of those half-point issues that we've seen in the past. On the chart below, name one animal that can hear the sound based on their level of frequency. So we're using this chart here. Hopefully you can remember how to read that. Looking at a piano's low note at 40 hertz, a bat screech at 10,000 hertz, a blue whale at 17 hertz, and a dog whistle at 30,000 hertz. The pencil appears to be broken. Using vocabulary and labs, explain why the pencil would be in one piece if it were removed from the water. Our vocab reminder is still here on this board. So for this question, when we're looking at the broken pencil, we're going to be using vocab that actually looks like a broken pencil. Put that up really quick, but the vocab is on the board. You can access it and use the lab that we did about that. Label the parts of the sound wave below. Same thing. We're looking at vocab. It's on the board. Turn the page. Sorry, I know this is really awkward on camera. Which room would you most likely hear an echo in? So put down just the room where you would most likely hear it. We talked about kind of why one versus another. A sound wave in a liquid or gas is a blank wave, transverse electromagnetic longitudinal or ocean. There's a drawing of a sound wave here on the vocab board, so that one should be an easy one as well. Light needs a medium to travel. True, false, unknown, or depends. Hint, it's true or false. If a light is shined from the front of the classroom toward the back, who will see the light the brightest? We talked about this one a little bit in class. We did the example. It didn't come out perfect for the lab we did in class, the group lab. But we talked about if you're changing a light bulb and you look right into the lamp, how that affects you versus when you're sitting back from the lamp. So consider that if you need to. Writing questions. In one sentence, explain the relationship between high frequency and high pitch. Study guide said low frequency. This is high frequency. In at least 2 complete sentences, explain what happens to light when it is absorbed and when it scatters. Absorption and scattering are on the board. What is the angle of reflection when the angle of incident is 35 degrees? When you just gotta kind of know, can't give you any hints on that. Construct a room that is an ideal location where sound waves are reflected. Include the source, barrier, and the echo. You're doing a drawing. Make sure to label all parts of your drawing. Half a point for a correct drawing, half a point for source, half a point for barrier, half a point for echo. What type of room did you draw? Draw a diagram of a light beam being reflected. Include source, surface, and direction of light beam. Half a point for each label, half a point for drawing correctly. There is no light without a blank. And your bonus for today, 2 possible points. Why do shadows exist? That's today's quiz. Best of luck. I have confidence you should do well. And if you have any questions, pause up. You know how it works. Happy Tuesday.